Let me be honest, this was not the video I had planned on sharing today. If you can see, I am not even sitting in my normal spot if I'm doing a sit down type of video. I'm actually sitting on my bed. I don't have my lights behind me or anything like that. This was not what I was supposed to film. But I watched a movie last week after Samantha from Happily a Housewife. If you've not followed Samantha, definitely check her out, especially if you like my content, because her content is very similar to mine. So she is very down to earth, and just go check her out if you don't already. But she mentioned on her Insta stories about the movie called The Social Dilemma. After her describing it, I sat down Friday eve, I think it was Friday, it may have been Thursday, and started watching it. And I highly recommend everybody to watch this film. Documentary film. So this documentary, and I'm gonna call it a documentary, it focuses on some of the men and women that helped build social media back in like the late 1990s, early 2000s. And these individuals were behind like creating and getting awareness about email going, Google, Twitter, and I think there's a few other ones that they talk about. And they all say that they had no idea that what they were creating was going to turn into what it is today. So these individuals all together, and they're not sitting together as a group, it's individually. They claim that these major companies that run social media are basically making a profit off of consumer manipulation. Because what they do, and I don't even know if you guys are aware of this, is they are trying to predict what you're going to do next. So when you log into YouTube and you're watching these videos, and then all of a sudden you get these videos recommended, they are watching every bit of your activity online. So they are watching somehow the algorithms of the social media are watching every move you make. I don't know how it is even possible. And what is really odd is they didn't even know how to explain it. But somehow the behavior of us, because the engagement is what makes the money. So advertisers will pay money for engagement. So on YouTube, this platform here, if you watch anything about building a YouTube channel, it's all about engagement. They want the consumer, the person that's watching the video, you guys, to watch the video all the way through. Because if you watch the video all the way through, they are able to push more advertisements at you. So that is the name of the game. Engagement on all of these platforms. That's why you're on Facebook and you see all of these different ads. If you've not noticed these ads popping up that they want you to click on it and go visit it, it's all about sponsored content, advertisements. Instagram has sponsored content. So as a creator, I can go on any of these platforms and I can sponsor ads. They will place those ads on videos, they will put them on Instagram feeds, they will put them on Facebook walls, Facebook feeds, and that is what is controlling everything. They want more and more and more and more money. So if you really stop and think about it, it's really scary how many ads. I don't even think I want to calculate how many ads that I am seeing every single day, because it's probably insane. And I even caught myself, and now that I've watched this, I highly recommend you watch The Social Dilemma on Netflix. Now that I'm aware of this, I'm going to start going through when I see those Facebook ads popping up, and I'm going to put hide post or don't notify me of this. And I started doing that a few months ago, and then I just got out of the routine. So they tell you, in order to try to fight the system, never watch the recommended videos, never click on those pop-up ads, never do anything like that. And notifications, turn them off on your phone, because they said notification. Every time you get a notification or dinger on your phone, you're wanting to look. So you guys, I really highly recommend you watch that, because it really made me stop and think, what am I doing? Because here's the thing. I do not push products on my channel. I'm not a product pusher, and I feel like that's why my numbers are not growing to the potential that I feel like they could be. Because you guys, I'm sharing real life with you, and I can't sleep at night and live with myself if I get on camera and I try to push every product that comes my way. I have never done a sponsored video. Never. So I've done like Erin Condren videos or anything like that, but they've never technically been sponsored videos. I may get a product sent to me, and I have to do a video over that. After watching that documentary, it really made me stop and think about my space. You guys, I take pride in my space, and it really makes me think, okay, I'm not able to grow as fast as other channels are because I don't do what is considered trendy topics. Like if you do any type of YouTube classes, or if you go to any like informative how to grow your YouTube channel on anything, what they're going to tell you is you need to do a Google search to see what's trendy. And you know, for the longest time, I thought that's what I needed to do. Well, I need to go and I need to find the trendy topics. You guys, that's not who I am as a person. I am not going to just go and search for something and share that on my channel for the clicks. I'm not about clickbait. I'm not going to do that. I want my content to be natural, and I want to have organic numbers, subscribers. I never consider anything on my channel or my Facebook group or my Instagram to be followers. I don't even like the term followers. I consider you community members. If you are a part of our Facebook community, if you are a part of my Instagram community, if you are a part of my YouTube community, you are part of the Gold Projects community. I don't like the term followers. I do not like that at all. Subscribers, I don't really even like that term either. I like community members. I want to build a sense of community. I want you to feel like that you are part of this as well. It's not like a one-sided conversation. So please, if you're not a part of the Golden Circle on Facebook, jump on over to Facebook and become a part of our positive community. You guys, everybody shares. It's positive. Anytime I have questions, I ask you for input. We do giveaways. It is a way for me to communicate with you guys on a personal level. So it made me stop and think. And I will be honest with you, my YouTube numbers have been down since August. I have racked my brain. I don't understand it. And then last week, somebody told me, because you guys, I post the videos and then I go to the Facebook community and Instagram. That's where you can find me, Instagram and the Facebook community. Somebody reached out to me and told me, well, they don't send out email notifications for videos anymore. They stopped doing that about August 13th. And they even, I think in my Facebook community, they shared the actual forum that talked about it. And I sat there and I'm like, now I really feel like YouTube is against me. You know, the one thing that was helping my channel grow, you know, now you can't hit the bell notification to get content sent to you because now they're not doing that. So it's just really frustrating. To me, it's almost like a wall YouTube is created for the small YouTubers. Because, you know, I am not worth nearly as much to YouTube as people that have 1 million subscribers. I understand that. You've got more faces watching those videos, more advertisements that are going towards those channels and those videos. Little me over here that's only got 20,000 plus subscribers. In the grand scheme of things, our 20,000 plus is really not that much to you. So I understand in the business sense that, you know, my small YouTube channel just isn't worth as much to YouTube as people that have millions of subscribers, as they call it. So now for the small YouTuber, we have to stop and think outside of the box. How in the world am I going to get my numbers up, my community growing, to push positivity out into the world even more? Because, and here's the thing too, Instagram. I'm not to 10,000 community members on Instagram. I'm at 9,000 plus. In order to get the swipe up feature on Instagram, which is I would pop up on Insta stories and you could swipe up to watch the video, that does not happen unless you have 10,000 plus community members, subscribers, followers, whatever they want to call it. So I can't even do that for my brand and my community. So it's very frustrating. And you guys, I know I have 20,000 plus subscribers, and I know there's some of you out there that are just starting out, and you probably hope to get 20,000 subscribers. And I'm sitting here 5 years into this channel, busting it. You guys, I grinded, I busted everything. Blood, sweat, and tears is what you see here. Blood, sweat, and tears. I put a lot of time, I put a lot of energy, and I put my heart into every video that you see. So, for those of you that have been here from the beginning, thank you, because those videos were not good in the beginning. So now I'm at the point where I'm like, how do you continuously grow when you're using platforms that are designed for YouTubers that have a lot more subscribers than you do? And I know that we all start at 0. But you guys, some of these individuals have got where they are because they do the trendy topics. They have the risque thumbnails. I've seen it. I've seen the YouTubers that I've followed get into that and start, you know, posting the odd thumbnails to get the clicks and to, you know, do the controversial topics and to do the trendy topics because that's what's going to get you the clicks. I just can't do that. I just can't do that. So I have to find other ways to grow our community because I want us to continuously grow and I want it to be a positive place because I really feel like this is a positive place. So right now what I have done is I have reintroduced my blog. So my blog, thegoldprojectblog.com, is where it all began back in 2011. I have not used that blog since 2018. I really didn't know where it was going to go. I didn't know if I was going to use it ever again, but I still paid for it in 2019 and 2020. And then yesterday I had this light bulb moment. I'm not using my blog to my potential. Why am I not using this service that I put so much time and energy into for years? Why have I just decided I'm not going to use it anymore? I got so into the YouTube content that I just decided not to use my blog. And I've gone back and forth like, what do I do with this space? What do I do with this space? I don't know what to do with it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to integrate it into my YouTube channel. So if you did not know, I have a YouTube channel I have a blog, and then I have an Etsy shop. So I introduced an Etsy shop August of 2019. It started as a place to do printables, and now it has expanded to do planner covers. So it is something that I'm continuously growing. So I'm going to integrate and try to mix all three of these into one. So on the description of my videos, you're gonna see where it says blog post. And then you can go check out the blog post for this video. So the blog post is going to have this video embedded, and then I'm gonna share some fun facts with you that may be behind the scenes of the video. Some things that maybe didn't make the video. And what else would you like me to do blog post over? So what else in order to make it? That's going to be the common question for today. What would you like me to do to integrate and to make my YouTube channel and my blog posts into one? So I'm going to share my video for YouTube. I'm going to embed that in the blog post. I'm going to share some fun facts in that blog post as well. And then what else would you like to see in that blog post? What would make you click that blog post in order to check it out? That's going to be the common question for today. I am turning to you guys for input. I want you to help this community grow. Let me know what your recommendations are, your suggestions are for our community, because I don't only consider this my space, but I consider this our space. Any profits that I make from this channel, from my Etsy shop, from my blog posts, all of that goes back into the channel. Let's talk about the subscriptions. So since YouTube is not doing a fantastic job on sending emails notifying people when new videos are posted, I have come up with a way to do it myself. And you guys, not only did you guys tell me that YouTube is not doing that, after I was told, it was like, an aha moment. I have not been getting emails from my favorite YouTubers as well. The ones that I've clicked the bell notification on. I don't get those emails. So now I'm going to try to fight that battle myself. So on that right sidebar of my blog, at the very top, it's called a widget, there is a subscribe widget. So if you put your email address into that subscribe widget, you will get notifications every time I make blog posts. So you guys, you definitely want to do that, because that might be the way that I start doing Etsy shop coupons. And I would even like to eventually work into a newsletter to where I share coupons and fun things, and maybe even highlight the community members in those newsletters. So definitely go to the blog post, definitely check out that subscribe, and put your email address in there and become a part of our community. Jump on over to the Golden Circle on Facebook. That link is always in the description. Go become a part of our positive community there. You guys, I'm trying to keep a positive space, and I want this community to grow. Even with the algorithms and how Instagram works and how Facebook works and how YouTube works, they're all kind of connected. And if you notice, you don't see everybody's posts on these platforms. There are some people, I think I only see a handful of posts on Facebook and Instagram. And I really don't understand it. So I feel like by going to that blog post, going to my blog and doing the subscribe, I feel like that's one positive way that we can stay connected. So you guys, I'm going to stop rambling on for today. Definitely recommend watching The Social Dilemma on Netflix. I will leave that link in the description below. This is not a sponsored video. I haven't done any sponsored videos. I want you to watch it. I want you to give me your feedback. Let me know your thoughts on that. Also, let me know your thoughts on how to make this community grow. Let's get all of those conversations going in the comments below. So you guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I know it's been a little chatty. Please give it a thumbs up. You guys, I know that you may not think this is a big deal, but for YouTube's algorithm, the thumbs up means a lot to us YouTubers. Writing comments means a lot because it shows YouTube that you're engaged, which means they'll start pushing out the video on recommended and suggested lists. More people will get to see it, which means our positive community will grow. So please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And also, if you're not a subscriber, go down and hit that red subscribe button to become a part of our positive community. So you guys, I hope you have a fantastic week, and until next time, bye you guys.